If you clicked this video, you probably want to make a band or you're already in a band. If you want to make a band, some of the things I'm going to tell you are very helpful and some of them are very not helpful. I will not make it clear whether or not anything I say is which category that falls into. First step, this is the most important step in making a band. Have friends. You cannot have a band without other people. You also have to have friends to form a band with. It is very difficult to form a group of people you don't know together into a band, and this is not a video about how to join a band. It is how to start one. Step 2, play an instrument. This is pretty obvious, but some people might try to make a band without playing an instrument. Whether or not, you're someone's younger brother and you want to get into the band, or you just think it's a cool idea and you're going to be a singer and you're a very good singer, you think. Play an instrument. Very, very important for you to play an instrument. Step 3, have your friends play instruments. This step is also very important. Everyone's got to play an instrument. However, some people will try to make a band with people who don't play instruments. They'll try to learn on the spot. Bad idea. Step 4, find inspiration. Find artists and bands that you want to sound like. You have to have a cohesive sound as a band, or else why would anyone listen to your music if it just sounds random among itself? You have to have some cohesive idea. You also don't want to know what genre you are in. It is very important if someone asks you, like your parents or your grandparents or other friends or even venues when you're trying to book a gig, what genre are you? Don't know. Just say, Step 5, practice for 4 years and don't play any shows. This is very important. You need to perfect your product and you need to just not get anywhere. Not getting anywhere is the best way to get somewhere. You also need to get annoyed. This is going to drive you and fuel you whenever you do get out of this phase to just be a better band, be better musicians, be better people to hang around with at shows. It is good for you to write some songs at this point in time. Covering songs also works because you are not playing for anybody. You are just playing with each other. Step 6, play some shows at very sketchy venues. The sketchier the venue, the better. This is where all the good shows are. This is where all the good bands are. You will get fans without trying. You do not need to try to get fans. You also want to play the shows. You don't want to play the ones where you get a split of what the house brings in. You want to play shows where you have to sell a certain number of tickets, and then after that, the more tickets you sell, the more money you make. Those are the best shows. Those have the uncapped earning potential. And it's also good to only be able to, it's good to have to sell like 5 tickets per band, 10 tickets per band, because like no one else is going to show up otherwise. Step 7, always leave after your set. This is a really good way to get people to really like you and want to be around you more, because it shows that you're very confident in how good you are. And it's like, oh, I don't need to hang around for these other band sets because the best is already through tonight, right? And it's actually going to help improve the environment of the show because people are going to be like, wow, that was a really good set. It was so good that they were able to take off. And they won't be able to talk to you, which is also going to be really good because you'll seem really mysterious and they'll want to get to know you better and they can't. So they'll come back to more of your shows. Step 8, only book like 1 to 2 shows per year. And never make money off of it because you don't want to be in a band for the money. Like that's the wrong reason to be in a band. And the 1 to 2 shows is very important because you keep getting annoyed with each other. Because you're all supposed to try to book gigs, but but some people just don't do it right, and then other people will get mad at the way you're trying to do it. It's very good. 1 to 2 shows per year is like the best number of shows per year. And again, you don't want any money. Money is a bad thing in this industry. The less money you make, the better you're doing. And step 9, get in a fight with each other for no reason, and stop talking and break up.